Hi darling, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omi Odike Nwachiko, your girl, and welcome to another episode of Girls Chat. Today we're having a real conversation here. I really want to talk to Christian content creators, right? Because there's something that is happening right now that the devil is working so hard on the content creation space, right? And God began to reveal this to me heavily, and God needs me to just talk to content creators who He has sent, especially if you know that you have been sent to teach people the way of the Lord, the right way to think. You know that every time you see people act a certain way, there's something that keeps burning you in your heart. God is calling you to be a voice in this generation, yeah? But you're dealing with views. Of course, your views are lower. Everyone and their uncle and aunties are telling you exactly, what to do, what content to create, how to create the content, and everything they're telling you and what you're being called to do in your core does not connect at all. Do you get me? Because you see all these, how to build a brand, everybody has every reason or how to build a brand, right? But that's not what you're called to do. Do you get me? And then all of a sudden you see yourself really contemplating, you're dealing with depression. Oh my gosh, this is literally who God wants me to talk to, right? You're sad every time you go on YouTube, especially if you're even expecting that, YouTube will start paying you real soon and your money will come from YouTube. But every time you come on YouTube, your views are really low and you want to quit. You might even be seeing yourself fine-tuning your content to talk about trendy topics because those ones sell more, those ones get more audience. God is like, we need to have a conversation right now. God wants you to know all these things are the devil's ploy. He's trying to shut your mouth up. I was at a worship experience recently I think it was on Sunday, yeah, and God began to talk to me because I'm going to share my own story as well, yeah. My passion is to help women. It gives me so much pleasure to help a woman see herself, see her value, or just demand better from life. Not just live life like, is whatever life throws at me that I'm going to take. That's my passion, really, you get me? And so I began to tell women about self-esteem, self-worth, values, God, just walking, building themselves up, all that. But then I also wasn't getting views as well. At some point, someone was like, you want to grow? I was like, yeah, man, because I'm not getting views and I'm expecting money to come from this angle. And the person was like, okay, so do Big Brother. And boom, I jumped into Big Brother. I was analyzing the show. I was doing so well. I was making money. My channel blew up immediately. I was just growing and growing, yeah. But then I realized that that's not really what I wanted to do. All of a sudden, I was chasing the views and the watch time. Oh my God. At some point, I wasn't even giving value my videos anymore because I wanted just the views and money because, I have to feed, right? And I crashed. I crashed so hard. God was like, come, let's reassess this whole journey. And I just went into a season of taking myself back into the drawing room, into the presence of God. And it was like, what did I send you to the world to do? What did I send you to do? By the time I began to have the conversation with God, I realized that I'd veered off. I'd totally veered off because I was chasing the views and the money, and God gave me a word. And I actually want you to get the word right now because a lot of people are falling for the trick. It's like this. It's like the devil is trying to silence our voices. That's what he's trying to do. The more Christian content creators the devil can get to shut up, the more lives the devil has taken from freedom because you wouldn't exercise your calling to speak the word. Don't you understand? What did the Bible say? The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. If the harvest is plenty and the laborers are few, and God is calling you to teach the word, and the devil is going to take that calling away from you because of the low views and the words, it's all the devil's ploy. The way he's working in very, very smart ways. I want to read to you the word that God sent me to tell you, really. It says to you, how dare you contemplate stopping what your master has not told you to quit? Because check it, who really is your master? Is your master the money you're searching for? The views you want? You get me? Or God who called you to do this thing? Who is your master? So how dare you contemplate stopping what your master has not told you to quit? How dare you allow the devil to bully you into thinking your master, Yahweh, was not sure of the journey he sent you on? The devil is bullying you. That's what he's doing. He's bullying you to swerve from what God called you to do. You realize that you better be getting the views and the money, but halfway into it, you will not be happy because that's not what you've been called to do. Everybody wants to tell you how to grow on YouTube, how to get all the views, is that what God called you to do? Did God call you to just post videos that have no value to your calling, to your purpose in life? just because of the views, that in itself is even an insult to God who sent you, because you're telling God, this is me saying, I doubt that you can take care of me, God. So I will just figure it out myself. How? By posting videos that are trendy just because I want to make money. God, can't you see? That's what you're saying. So God goes on to tell me to tell you that the devil is trying to shut your voice, making you feel that there's no one out there interested in hearing what you have been called to say. Then shifting your gaze into saying other things that are trendy in the guise that more people are interested in those things. It is his ploy. Don't fall for it. If God sent you to say something or teach something, it is because he knows that there are people out there that need it, they want it, and are dying to hear it. Some are even dying because they've not heard it. So say it. Teach it. Don't shut your mouth. Don't conform to the world. Instead, lend your voice to those that God is searching for to use to transform the world. Lend your voice. Add your voice to the multitude of people that God is searching for. God is searching for voices, for vessels, for platforms. I was reading my Bible today. I read the portion of Jesus asking Peter for his boat. Jesus was there to teach the word, but there are more people than his platform. He was on the ground. He could not reach them. So he needed a platform to stand on, and he asked Peter for his boat, and Peter gave him his boat, and then he stood on that boat, and then he was able to talk to more people. Well, look at what happened afterwards. He blessed him with so many fishes that Peter was like, you know what, I want to follow you. It's you I want to follow. Do you get me? Yeah. So God is asking you, lend me your voice. Don't worry, they will come. The reason God put that thing in you to teach is because he knows that there are people out there who that's what their life needs. Initially, you might think like they're not interested. They will come. Don't stop. You cannot stop. You can't stop on the journey. They will come, I promise you. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, they will find you. They are praying. You pray, God, make them find me. The ones I know that you have sent me to, let them find me. They will find you. But don't cower. Don't allow the devil to deceive you and make you stop what God has sent you to do on earth. No, you are a content creator for God. God is giving you the word. Imagine every time God gives you the word, you've numbed his voice and you're chasing other things. You've now become an influencer who's influencing cream that you don't even use, makeup that you don't even use. You have a vlog channel, but you completely edit God in it. You don't talk about God, but you pray, but you're a prayerful person. But when it comes to your vlog, you can't see it because you don't want to hurt people. You don't know where the backgrounds they are. No, it's God that will take care of you. It's not the YouTube algorithm. The algorithm, you can't even trust the algorithm. You can't. There are people who have, in chasing the views, they've crashed, they've burnt, they've gone out, they've been depressed, might still be depressed. There are people who you're seeing right now, they look like they're happy right now, but they aren't. Trust me, I know. I used to get a ton of views on the same channel too. I know. You would see my views, people were like, Omi, but when the camera was off, I was dealing with myself as well. I didn't even enjoy what I was doing anymore. Don't give up. It might look like nobody's watching right now, but I promise you, if you keep at it and go back to God to keep reinforcing, in a year's time, you'll be amazed at what God will use your life to do. We're praying for more laborers. Don't walk out from the laboring world. Don't. And remember, what did Jesus say? A laborer deserves his wages. God is the one who will take care of you. Your needs will be met. If you have a need that is making you scared, go to God and say, God, I have this need. Provide for me. He will provide for you. He will, I promise you. He always does. Check your life. Check your life. Who has been providing for you? Who has? You get me? God wanted me to put this message out. I'm just being an obedient child, doing the work of the Lord. You get me? Yeah. But that's all that, he told me to share with you today. I hope you found this video helpful because, yeah, we have to help each other stand. That's what Joseph should do, right? Help each other stand. If you see your sister falling or weak, help them stand. Strengthen them for the journey. Hopefully, you will strengthen me too when you keep posting your videos that you've been called to do, and I'll watch your videos one someday. I love you with all my heart. You mean so much to me. Thank you for watching today's episode of Girls Chat. I don't know if we can call this a girls chat for real, but I mean. Thank you for watching. I love you with all my heart. Thank you. I've said thank you like 5 times. Subscribe to this channel was what I was supposed to say. I love you. Bye.
This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake. Been stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.